What if every billionaire on Earth suddenly fused into one giant mega-billionaire? I'm talking Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, and all 2,700 billionaires on Earth merging into one towering 400-foot economic super being with trillions of dollars and more power than every government combined. What happens to your job, your savings, and your country? And what happens when one single entity controls the entire global economy? Today, we're running the most extreme financial situation ever. And trust me, you're not ready for what happens next. Let's get to it. So this catastrophic event happens without warning. One moment, Earth has thousands of billionaires. The next, they fuse into one colossal being known as the Mega-Billionaire. He's taller than skyscrapers. He speaks in a layered voice, combining every billionaire on Earth, and instantly controls over $14 trillion. That's more wealth than every country on Earth, except for the US and China. Now, this is when the world realizes no one is prepared for what happens next. Within minutes, global markets collapse into chaos. Stock markets freeze, crypto skyrockets, gold triples, and governments declare economic emergencies. Why? Because the mega-billionaire now owns Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Google, Berkshire Hathaway, every major hedge fund, 8% of all US stocks, billions in real estate, and half the world's private jets. Now, there's never been this much power in a single pair of hands. Actually, in a single pair of giant hands. So 24 hours after the merge, the mega-billionaire broadcasts its first message to the planet. In a deep, thunderous voice, he says,
"Remain calm. I will now be managing the global infrastructure. Continue your daily routines and do not resist."
World leaders panic. The UN meets in emergency sessions, but they quickly realize something horrifying. They can't stop him. He has enough wealth to buy every oil giant, every major news network, every tech company, the world's biggest energy suppliers, and he hasn't even gotten started. This mega-billionaire executes the largest economic takeover in history. He buys the entire global supply chain, shipping companies, rail networks, food producers, energy infrastructure, tech monopolies, and every major port, farm, mine, and factory. The entire global economy becomes a single-person monopoly. But the true nightmare begins when he starts optimizing humanity. Because billionaires love efficiency, but a mega-billionaire, he takes it to a new level. He automates entire industries overnight. Your job is instantly replaced. Your salary is converted to a mega basic income. Your healthcare is a subscription service. Your city is redesigned for maximum productivity. Your taxes are based on your performance score, and every human becomes an employee of Earth Inc. And your boss is a 400-foot mega-rich monster. But then something even worse happens next. The mega-billionaire controls so much wealth, it begins to break the entire system. Banks can't support him, stock exchanges can't regulate him, and currencies destabilize. And within days, the planet experiences the biggest stock market crash in history. Currencies collapse, mass unemployment, and 90% of small businesses are completely wiped out. When one person owns everything, the system simply cannot function. And that's exactly when he makes his ultimate power move. This mega-billionaire demands a seat at the UN, not as a country, but as the owner of Earth. And the world leaders refuse. They call him insane. So what does he do? He retaliates with the most destructive financial attack in history. He sells $3 trillion of assets in a single hour, triggering a nationwide collapse. Governments fall, banks die, pensions evaporate, and inflation explodes. Countries go bankrupt overnight, and suddenly, no one is strong enough to oppose him. And when the dust settles, the millionaire presents an ultimatum.
"I will rebuild the world economy if you accept me as your global leader."
Now, the world is out of options. Countries are collapsing, people are suffering, and one by one, nations agree. The mega-billionaire becomes the ruler of Earth, and humanity enters the final phase of this simulation. This mega-billionaire transforms Earth and to planet profit. Nations merge, countries disappear, a new global money system is created, technology reaches unimaginable heights, global poverty drops, and healthcare becomes advanced beyond belief. But freedom becomes optional, because when one being controls the entire economy, he controls the world. But here's the real message behind this insane scenario. Power can concentrate, wealth can concentrate, and people underestimate their own influence. Now, we imagine billionaires shaping the world, but real change happens when millions of ordinary people make better decisions, saving, investing, learning, building, preparing, and growing. Your financial future doesn't depend on billionaires. It depends on the small choices that you make every single day, because you don't need $1 trillion to change your life. You just need discipline, consistency, and time. So take control, start now, and build something that lasts, because the monster we fear only wins when we stop trying. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.